Hello again everybody, and a very warm welcome back to the channel. Today's focus is just the other side of the English Channel, in the opposite direction to Dover, wonderful Calais, known for its busy ferry services between the UK and France. And today we're taking a look specifically at the new AGSim Calais Dunkerque airport for Microsoft Flight Simulator. So for this airport we find ourselves just inland off the coast of Calais. A little general aviation airport with an asphalt runway designated currently 06 and 24, which is just over 1,500 metres in length and 45 metres wide, and mainly used now for pilot training. But there are 3D buildings within the scenery with 8K PBR textures, some open hangars in parking lots, a helipad which you can spawn at, and some special details around the airport, quote unquote. We'll try and find those today through this video, along with some accurate ground and traffic signs. Very small airport, but this is certainly a focus for those of you who love a bit of general aviation. Now for those of you with the Aerosoft North Sea pack, it'll add that extra bit of immersion with all those ships off in the distance in the channel there. Runway textures look pretty good. And if we dip right down by the threshold, you can see the undulations there, the kind of waviness of the runway. They haven't just created a flat bit of tarmac, they've added in that realistic bumpiness to the asphalt. The airport's priced at just shy of £10. I'll put the link in the description if you do want to purchase it. Certainly for those of you who love a bit of general aviation in the sim, this has got some nice local detail on it, like this old rusty hangar here. And a little bit of detail scattered around the edge of the airfield as well. Now there's also a little bit of life at the airfield. So if you look behind some of the terminals, you'll see this horse paddock with a couple of animated horses. I personally would like to see them with individualized animations, so they're not all shaking their head and doing the same thing at the same time. It would just create a little bit more of a boost to the immersion, but it's nice to see that included and thought of as well. And for a package less than £10, there is a lot of detail within this scenery, though it is niche because of its general aviation primary use. And that one helicopter for those helicopter ops as well, for those of you who like the Hype 160 for example, and so on and so forth. Now just to the right hand side of runway 06 and its hold point, there are a couple of combine harvesters sort of sorting out the farm fields, so to speak. They're static unfortunately. I personally would really like to see them animated like the horses, just to add a bit of life to that section of the airport, and I think that would be a small change that would boost the immersion here quite significantly. The main terminal area looks fairly accurate in comparison to that of real life when you look at photographs and things online. The airside section of the terminal is far more impressive by contrast, with a little bit more animation going on with the flags and a couple of people moving about behind it. And then you've got all of those seated folk as well in that sort of cafe area. The textures on the terminal building a little bit uninspired, but it's quite a bleak airport in real life anyway. Now just to compare quickly, if we turn the time to a sort of nighttime, dusk dawn sort of setting, we trigger those apron lights on the terminal, and you can see how they're able to illuminate sections of the apron area in the immediate vicinity of the terminal, but it's quite nice the lighting that they've included there. Beyond the spawnable hangar, for example, there isn't really much else to see here. The price I think is very reasonable for the quality and what you get with the package, most certainly. A couple of statics dotted around, those animated horses for example. I would love to see those animated combiners, the harvesters there in that farm field. But otherwise, a nice scenery, certainly if you love a bit of general aviation in the sim. And that's effectively all there is to see really with this scenery, so share your thoughts down in the comments below. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe, and if you do fancy purchasing this for your own simulator experience, then do check out the links down in the description below. You'll find the product link that will take you straight to the Contrail product page for this down there. But thank you in the meantime, as always, for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the video, found it useful. Fairly short and sweet given the small nature of this airfield, but full of nice detail to immerse yourself in some GA cross-channel hops. But as always, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Take care.